Have you ever heard of the tale of the door that refused to close? It's not just a story, it's a warning. In a small countryside village stood an old stone chapel. Inside it, at the far end of one dark corridor, was a wooden door, centuries old. No matter the weather, gravity, or force, this door stayed ajar, always ajar. The villagers avoided it, whispering about its sinister history, but curiosity always finds a way to meddle where it shouldn't. Years ago, the chapel was not a ruin, but a bustling heart of worship. The door, though, wasn't always peculiar. It sealed shut like any other. That was until Father Edward began hearing whispers from beyond it. Whispers in languages no one could recognize. His sermons became drenched in fear, his voice carrying the echoes of unspoken dread. Then one fateful night, the door opened, and it refused to shut again. One by one, the villagers who dared to approach the door began to disappear. Then came Laura, a skeptic who saw the stories as nothing more than old wives' tales. Determined to put an end to the rumors, she placed a heavy stone against the door to force it closed. It groaned, the air seemed to freeze, and then, silence. Thinking she had succeeded, she left. That night, the village fell into chaos. Residents awoke to black footprints staining their floors, leading through walls and ceilings. Dark whispers echoed throughout, whispers recognized from Father Edward's chilling sermons. Laura returned to the door, her confidence crumbling. The door, now completely unhinged, seemed to lead not to a room, but a void, a pulsating, formless abyss that roared hungrily. Something shot out of the void. Laura screamed, and there was darkness. The next morning, the door stood ajar once more, as though nothing had happened. But Laura, along with her footprints, was forever missing from the world. Today, the chapel remains abandoned. Locals insist they see flickering shadows beyond the door, hear whispers on moonless nights, and feel a cold that's out of this world. Yet no one dares touch it again, because some doors are meant to stay open as a warning and a deadly promise.